Hello and welcome to Great Expectations here at Sun Lakes. Here's where we talk about our expectation for the football season and the unfortunate reality of that.
Of it, yeah.
Cleveland Browns struggling a little bit. They play good and then they get leads and then they just fall behind.
Oh, jeez, kind of sounds like my Raiders too.
Yeah,
right?
I'm very surprised.
They always say, Chris, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and apparently they have forgotten.
They're not finishing.
No, they are not.
So we will see. Watson's going to be joining the Cleveland Browns. I will get my jersey that says defendant on it. But other than that, yes, today is the November administration updates. As you can see, Jason and I are diehard football fans, and we have been drowning our sorrows on Sunday. A lot of alcohol. But let's continue on for the administration update here at Sun Lakes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the budget for 2023. The board at the October 26th meeting did approve the annual budget. The master will go up $10 to $346. So what does that mean? That means January 1st, the assessment rate is $346. You will need to update your bill pay. If it's click pay and you haven't, what is that option, Jay? There's an option where you...
there's an option to where you can pay the full amount due or just pay the set amount,
Right.
what's due right now.
Right.
That time, usually you want to pay and set it to pay the full amount. That way
Correct.
you don't have to change your assessment rates in there. But if you don't have that one clicked, you just need to contact ClickPay and go in there and change it yourself.
But please know, because a lot of members, unfortunately, they may pay the prior year's amount and they get behind, and we don't want that to happen. So again, the budget approved. Assessment for the master is $346. We've also approved, the board of directors approved the golf rates for 2023. Those rates will be going up for the annual as well as the daily play, and you can see those online. We'll have those on the website as well as in the pro shop. As a reminder, if you're interested in participating in the annual golf program and you want to buy an annual, or you're going to pay the month, you want to choose the monthly payment option, you must do that by January 31st, 2023. That is key that you get in there and get that started. And as a reminder, when you pay your or sign up for golf, they will, and you're paying for the monthly, they will ask you for a deposit. You're going to pay the first month. That's a little different than we've done in the past. It's just to it's kind of also to ensure that you're not behind, that you've paid for the month in the deposit, and then you're billed for the successive months. We were always billing, unfortunately, behind, and things can go wrong with that. And so the board has agreed to change that. So we'll be doing that. So look for those rates for golf. Also look for the budget packet with the annual disclosures that will be mailed in November, and members should be receiving that in December. This is a nice thick packet that you get in the mail, sent first class, to be in compliance with the civil code. That will also be on the website, so you can take a look at there. And if you don't, and you want another hard copy, we will have those in the administration office. The holidays are upon us. Jay, it was raining. We kind of used our canoe to get in here. But there's some holiday hours that things will be changing.
So just to kind of back up, Chris, with the annual golf, remember, if you've never been an annual golfer before, you can sign up now and get November and December of this year free.
That's right.
I know, obviously, today with the rain isn't the day to be out there, but it's a good incentive, nice way to get out there and get 2 months of free golf if you've never been an annual before.
True.
So just keep that in mind.
Very
true. But yes, back to the holiday hours. They are... As we come up into November here, we do have Thanksgiving, and there are some reduction in hours for some of the departments. Particularly the admin office will be closed Thursday, November 24th, and Friday, November 25th, to observe the Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving holiday. Keep in mind, like I said, go on the website, look at the flyers that are posted at the clubhouses. It'll give you an idea of what the hours are for the different departments, restaurant, the clubhouse, and golf. So again, take a look at that. It'll be on the website. There'll be a flyer up there with the times and the hours, as well as flyers posted throughout the community. Again, with amenities, I just want to let the community know that the main clubhouse and the north clubhouse pools did shut off. So October 31st, they are no longer heated. Doesn't mean they're necessarily closed, but it's just the pools are not heated.
Do we have a polar bear club here?
We officially do not, but I have seen people swim in the pool during the wintertime.
Okay.
But keep in mind the heaters on the spas are kept all year round on those two pools. And you also have the indoor pool and spa, which will continue to stay open.
Good deal.
With that, Chris, I know there's a couple other projects that are going on in the community, so I know you want to give an update on that.
So I know the wall painting, you've seen the painters out there, a white wall, blue stripe throughout the community. When it rains or when there's, that causes a delay. Right now they're still working on the interior walls, and so hopefully get that done very soon. Pickleball, I know everyone's excited. Jason's excited about the north clubhouse tennis courts being converted to pickleball. And so right now we are in the process. The project has begun. The fence has been ordered. There was a worry that there was a supply chain issue with those blue-green fences. But our vendor's been able to come through. The fences are there. There's boring the holes for the awning, I think, right now. And then they will be resurfacing it with the nice colors. The sink will be colored differently. I think it's going to look very nice for the members. So that should be done mid-December, and we'll probably have a ribbon cutting with a match of Jason and myself against anyone. But maybe not. But looking forward to it. Pickleball is a sport that is just expanding.
Actually, out in the desert this week, this week is the National Pickleball Championships at
Really?
Indian Wells. Yes.
Wow.
So down by the tennis gardens there, it's packed with pickleball players.
Yep, that's it. It's the new thing.
It is.
And finally, just as a reminder, the Gate 1, Gate 2, we know that, and the board knows, and the Common Area Advisory Committee knows that it's an eyesore right now. There's really nothing we can do with putting water back in it due to the restrictions by City of Banning. And so the Common Area Advisory Committee, led by Doug Swenson, are looking for different options. What can we do in the meantime? What options with filling it in, putting rocks, since we can't put water, what are some of the options? And so they will be working on that through November, sending some recommendations to the board, I'm hoping by December, and see what we can do with that. I know the one at the main clubhouse, that will be taken care of, right?
That should be done here in the next couple of weeks.
Some poinsettias and everything. Okay, so that will be looking good. Also, as a reminder, before we have Jason give a sub update, holidays are upon us. We've got the Thanksgiving buffet feast. We've got the Christmas Eve buffet feast. We've got a lot of things going on. So what we're asking is that you please put or pay attention to the calendar. You can call the restaurant. Their number is 951. I have it here. Just a second. 769-6654 for reservations. How to buy tickets for the Christmas event. Also, something that we're working with that goes under projects. That Good Day Sun Lakes and Bob Murray really are spearheading this, is how do we get that information out to the community on some of these things. The lifestyle's kind of a month behind. Some websites, maybe people don't read or have a computer or want to go online. Maybe people are avoiding social media. Smart idea. But, how do we get that message out? And so Bob Murray and staff have been working together with Hernan as well. And we're looking at kind of some touch screens that can go through in the clubhouse. Kind of like when you go to a hotel, if you've been to a Marriott, they've rolled these out. You can press the button and see what activities are happening during the day, different advertisements for food specials, etc. So we're going to be rolling that out, and the advantage of that is that can be modified quickly. Instead of having a board, you have to unlock, take the paper down, did the paper get put in? This can be pushed out quickly, and so look for that in the clubhouse. We'll be starting that at the main clubhouse. If it is well received and works very well, we might expand it to the other clubhouses as well. great information piece. So that's something to look out for. So what's happening in the subs?
Well, just like we talked about with the amenity usage, Chris, with the pools and spas, all three subs, their their pools did go off October 31st, so they are no longer heated.
Did we have eggnog delivered?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
However, the subs are a little different. You know, with the master, the spas are on year round. Each sub association has its own time period. With Lakeside, the spa is turned off with the pool, so it's shut off October 31st. Fairway Villas, they'll keep their spa open through December 31st, so got 2 more months there with that one. And then Lakeside 2 runs their spa year round, so that continues to be heated year round for them. Also, we got elections coming up in the subs. Just like the Master, coming up in April, subs had their election in March. So look out for in the newsletter with some dates on when you can come and pull your papers if you're interested in running for the board. I know we do have some vacant seats with some board members not going to rerun. So we are looking for some fresh faces out there. Please get involved. Subs are unlike the Master as well. You're not spending multiple meetings a month. That's a meeting every quarter. Sometimes we may have to call a special meeting for items that pop up, but definitely not as much time involvement as there is with the Master Association. So again, keep a lookout for those dates coming up in December of when you can pull your papers and get all your stuff in to run for the sub boards. With Lakeside, just like the Master, approved its budget in the October meeting. They did increase their assessments $10, so the new rate as of January 1st, 2023 will be $174 per month. With Lakeside 2, again, they approved it at their October meeting. They approved an $8 increase, bringing their total to $165 starting January 1st. And then Fairway Villas approved the budget in October with a $7 increase, bringing their total to $157 per month, again, starting January 1st. So same thing, just like the Master, go on to ClickPay, call your bank, make sure you're changing that amount to reflect the new assessment rate in 2023. Last thing, before we close this out with the subs here, Lakeside 2, we are having the wood repairs and trim painting done throughout the community. So that has started. They started with the wood repairs at the south end of Hogan, and they'll be working their way north. And then the painters, once they actually, the board did choose the same contractor that the Master is using. So once they are done with the wall painting here in the Master Association, they will jump right in there and start with the trim painting for Lakeside 2. And that's kind of all that's going on with Lakeside 2 and Fairway Villas right now.
Okay.
Keep in mind, keep an eye out on your district newsletter because the 3 sub-associations do have a lot of gatherings during the holidays.
Indeed. Also a reminder about gatherings. There will be no open session for the month of December. Previously we had planned... no, I'm sorry. Wow. I'm just messing up. Okay, so let's start this again and do the rewind there, Bob and Hernan, if you could. Mess up. For the month of November, there will be no open session meeting. December, and on December 7th at 1 p.m., there will be an open session in the main clubhouse. That will run from 1 to about 3:30. Unfortunately, we have to hurry through that meeting because there are events that are planned. Usually we do not have a December meeting. We're dark, but this year we are having one, and we had to schedule accordingly. Unfortunately, people booked it up a year in advance. Previously, there was no board member or no open session planned, but we are going to have one December 7th, 1 p.m., main clubhouse ballroom. Be there. And with that, I want to wish, everyone a happy Thanksgiving. For your football teams members that are doing well, congratulations. For those that are not doing well like us, we salute you. And with that, this is the November Administration Update, hosted by Jason Ewals and myself, Christopher Mitchell. I look forward to seeing you again. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.